One sentence, 51 characters. The company successfully avoided a larger write-down. A human reads that and understands. The company limited its damage. It is a negative announcement dressed in controlled language. VADER reads the same sentence and returns positive. This is not an edge case. It is a structural problem, and it is entirely predictable once you understand how VADER computes its scores. We examine VADER for two reasons: to establish a benchmark our machine learning model has to beat, and to understand precisely which problems it will need to solve. VADER is a dictionary, roughly 7,500 entries, each assigned a score between -4 and +4. The raw sentiment sum of a sentence is just that, a sum. Add up the scores of every word the lexicon recognizes. But here's the problem. 10 mildly positive words produce a larger sum than one strongly negative word. Not because the sentence is more positive, simply because there are more of them. The compound score solves this with a normalization formula. Compound equals x divided by the square root of x squared plus 15. Here, x is the raw sum. Look at what this does geometrically. The denominator grows faster than the numerator. As x increases, the fraction approaches +1, but never reaches it. As x decreases toward a large negative value, it approaches -1. The output is always strictly between those bounds. The 15 is a damping constant. It was not derived analytically. It was chosen empirically by the authors to produce intuitive outputs on their validation set. For VADER, the threshold for positive is 0.05, and for negative, -0.05. Everything in between is neutral. 3 heuristics modify x before normalization. Capitalization increases a word's intensity. Exclamation marks add a small increment, and boosters like vary scale the adjacent score up or down. That is the complete logic. No context, no sentence level understanding. We test VADER on 1,264 sentences from the Financial PhraseBank dataset, financial news and analyst reports, manually labeled. Here, the accuracy is 0.553. And when we measure performance weighted equally across all 3 classes, negative, neutral, and positive, regardless of how often each appears in the data, the score is 0.458 out of 1. For reference, a model that classifies every sentence as positive, because positive sentences are the most frequent class, achieves 62% accuracy. VADER falls below that. On negative sentences specifically, 58% are classified as positive. Only 18% are correct. This is not a weak model that got unlucky. It is a model pulling systematically in one direction. There's a reason we test VADER before building anything else. A model that requires no training gives us a reference point. Whatever comes next has to beat that, or it is not worth the complexity. In a perfect world, we might expect a well-constructed lexicon to transfer reasonably to financial language. After all, words like decline or loss carry negative charge in everyday use too. Our hope is that the emotional signal in individual words would be enough to approximate the structure of financial sentiment. Unfortunately, that is not the case. One sentence covers both failure modes. The company successfully avoided a larger write-down. First, missing domain vocabulary. Write-down does not exist in the lexicon, so the model never sees it. The second failure mode is in the same sentence. The meaning does not live in any single word. It lives in the context. Avoided a larger write-down. That is sentence-level structure. VADER scores words independently and sums. A learned model needs a different representation of text entirely, one where structure is detectable. VADER is not poorly constructed. It does precisely what it was built for: fast sentiment detection in general language without training data. On social media or product reviews, it works. The problem is the transfer. Financial language is a domain language. Words carry different meanings. Sentiment often emerges from relations, year-over-year comparisons, expectation gaps, numerical magnitudes, not from the emotional charge of individual words. A model that is supposed to learn this needs examples. It needs data. And before it can learn from text, that text has to be converted into a form a model can process at all. That is where the next video starts.